This playthrough is rated T for teen. Well, time to find ourselves some villagers and get frickin' paid. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2. In the last episode, a whole new set of heroes have been found wanting to go to Baldur's Gate and find out what's going on, whether for, glory, the greater good, avarice, whatever. We've chosen to play as the one looking for power, Mr. Drow Elf, Miss Vauldemare here. So she's come to save the caravan people from this goblin tribe. Let's see if she can do it, because she wants some money. Needs to pay for all those bling she's got on, being a monk, because she cares about that stuff. Anyway, let's go inside and see if we can survive. Yeah, this part, I remember this room being a little difficult on any difficulty because it's a room full of ranged attacks. So, whoops, got hit with an arrow there. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have my deflect arrows up, or missiles up, so unfortunately I won't be deflecting any of those attacks. This probably be one of the early cases of wanting to have deflect arrow, or deflect, let's see if we can, kind of run around and get a few, careful, got ticked with poison, so. Yeah, let's wait a hot minute and come back to that room. Yeah, trying to get them. Might have to use a potion here pretty soon. Dark Elf uses the potion, or a Drow. I guess technically she's not at least in Forgotten Realms, Dark Elves are called Drow. So I guess, oops. And while I'm fighting this guy, I can let my natural, got hit with a spear. I may just use a potion. Sometimes it takes a long time for your HP to heal up, so. Yeah, let's get out of this room. Alright. Nice. Yeah, I was hoping I get a stun off on this wolf or something like that. Yeah, good thing is AI is having him go around, so. Let's see, how are we doing right now? 20. Alright. Well, let's keep going in. We'll go back to that one room later. Let's try going around this way, Susie. More goblins. Yeah, ran into the middle of them. Don't do that. Don't do it. Just karate chop them. Do some Holmes stuff. Punch them in the throat or whatever. It's because they stun me when they hit me, so that can stop me from pressing the button. So unfortunately there's not much you can do about that. When you get heavier armor and or have really high AC, you can survive a little bit even getting smacked, because they might just straight up miss you, Ooh. Come on, follow me, dude. Why aren't you following me? Usually melee will tackle you or try to attack you, but in this case they're not following after me. Yeah. Nope, bad score, bad thing. Bad touch. And I can basically just use my magic all the time, mainly just because, there's really not much I'm using it for at this point in the game, at least for Vauldemare anyway. So, yeah, scimitar, nice. Yeah, for some reason this melee guy has a very small window of nope. I actually used my mana potion by accident because I got crit by a couple of arrows, so it almost surprised me. Okay, I guess we can go into this last little bit now. Yeah, no arrows. Arrows don't work for you if I get it right up in your face, dude. Oh, nice potion. Make up for that. Yeah, I didn't want to use my rejuvenate. I have a bad habit of pressing L2 first, even though R2 is the auto heal potion. Oh well. Yeah, place gets enough room, I guess. Yeah, we're going. Save it again. I tend to have like one set. I tend to leave a previous save file from before recording, and then I have a save file I'll just save over multiple times for the purposes of the doors.
I can't move it.
You can't move it.
The lock won't open.
I'll see if she had any voice lines.
The lock won't open.
Yeah, I like her voice actress. Very nice. Very smexy.
The lock won't open.
Alright, we gotta get a key somewhere.
I can't move it.
Not with that attitude, Miss Drow. Yeah, luckily, despite this being hard mode, we're at the point of the game where the enemies don't have a crap ton of HP, so it won't take me forever to beat enemies, but that won't last for very long, to tell you the truth. Another. Yeah, I was just seeing how bad it was going to be, so. Yeah, archers in this game nasty. Monk is a good class to do against these guys because of her deflect missiles. Just unfortunately, I don't really have the points put into it yet, so we just have to hope that she has decent regeneration and AC is high enough to avoid a lot of the shots. Which my AC at this point is pretty good, actually. I don't know if I'm trying to think. I think it might be one of the better ACs for starting characters, because I think even Dorn has only like a 17 or something like that in AC by this point. I'll have to look it up again. I might be wrong. Mainly because of her dexterity is what's is giving her the protection from these arrows. So there we go. Yeah, looks like there's a chest over here. You found a key. It appears to be a gate key. Oh, we also got an axe and some money. I think it's farther on the cave. There's supposed to be a part of the cave where I need to be... Oh, yeah, it's not this part yet. I need to be aware of, like, destroying every single barrel thing, because I'll need some later on to get to a specific location, but this is not this place. And the another thing I like about the monk is the ability to just sprint, so when you're backtracking, it doesn't take forever, so... Because you can just keep using the sprint ability, because at least in the early game, because you don't have any mana to use it on outside of just sprint. Oops. I know, early game, it seems like the monk has the most rudimentary like combo for attacking. She's just like punch, kick, it's all in your mind, you know. And more goblins. Oh, weapon rack, nice. Just have weapons rack everywhere. Again, I'm getting critted a few times. That's where, like, if you see my life just, like, drop, like, suddenly, like, where it just loses, like, a ton of HP, usually that means I've gotten crit. At least from these guys, anyway. And I do like the atmospheric music around here. You know, there's, like, it's more ambiance than anything. Okay. I was just letting my HP revive for a second. Crap.
Lost kiss.
She's like, quit. I hate getting hit. Yeah. Did she say Lolth's kiss? Yeah, Lolth is the god that Drow worship. She's called the Spider Queen. She's like, her thing is she's chaotic evil. So she likes like chaos. Despite there being organization in Menzo Brands, she likes when crap goes down. Like, one funny story is, for those of you who haven't read any of the stories or don't know much about, okay, this is a exit to the next area, so let me check the other places before we come back here. Not showing me. Kill this guy. There's a character in Forgotten Realms. Forgotten Realms has a handful of, like, main hero characters because they're, like, one of the few that actually had books written about them. One of them is a dark elf called Dritz Duerden, which, for those who played the first game, he was an unlockable character after you beat extreme mode, or there was a button combination you can unlock him early if you really wanted to. He was really powerful too because of his two-weapon fighting style. It looks like we got a boss up ahead, him and his minions. Alright, so what's this way then? Because that one way went down. Maybe it's this way, I don't know. But anyway, Dritz, the big thing, he grew up in Menzo Baranza, but his family he belonged to was your typical like Drow noble house that, you know, played the political game in Mendelbransen, and he was the son of the weapons master of one of these houses. And for whatever reason, his father was one of those that acted a little bit different from Drow society, because most of Drow society is all about getting power, you know, trying to get your way up in the world and all this other stuff, and worshiping the Spider Queen. And was it Zach Nayfair? I think it was his dad's name. Anyway, he got his sense of like different opinions and goodliness from his father. And yeah, Dritz is one of those like odd ducks of Drow society because of his way of thoughts and things. Although after Dritz became popular, the Forgotten Realms and other writers tried to make other Drow do this exact same thing. So it almost like kind of disregards like Dritz's actions, because he was supposed to be the odd one out of a culture that supported what they were doing. You know, their power-hungry nature and chaotic evilness. But now every single Drow elf is now exactly like Dritz, almost. I mean, Vaudra's story seems to be all about power to prepare herself to go back to Mendelbrands and take over, but I don't know. I think she eventually... Oh, got mushrooms around here. Yeah, mushrooms that are poison! Yeah, if you get too close to them, they get poisoned, so... Well, it looks like my regeneration of poison seemed to be canceling the poison damage tick out, so yeah, you just kind of have to... I think if I recall, I just have to rush through this. I think if I remember correctly, other than obviously if you're, oh, yeah, that hurt like a son of a gun. I think if you have like magic spells, you can destroy the mushrooms if I remember correctly. Let's grab this chest. Let's see. Got a bunch of potions. I thought I got something else too. Shoddy crossbow if I want some range. Any new armor pieces? Now we got the leather helmet. I usually don't like putting the leather helmet on her because it just doesn't look as good. But that's just like any game. Like most, I mean, if you've played any RPG that lets you customize your character, how many people actually like leaving their helmets on? Unless you're specifically trying to make that type of character. You know what I mean? Especially if you're trying to make a female character, most people like not having the helmet on because then they can't see the hairstyle they chose. I know it doesn't affect anything in the grand scheme of things. It's just people just like cosmetically like seeing their character. That's why DL like microtransaction like I have to heal myself again. I mean, I've got enough potions. I just like keeping them for bosses and stuff like that because that's usually where I end up using them, especially on hard mode. Not to mention like what'll extreme mode will like, but I usually never play extreme mode with a brand new character. I usually import a high level character just because how challenging the beginning part of the game is. Yeah, we got quite a few creatures here. I'm gonna have to back up a bit. Oh. Yeah, better do it anyway. I was gonna hold off on healing, but I was like, eh. I don't want to sit here forever and wait for it to heal. So. Yeah, everyone's going, falling down by the wayside. Is that me? Am I hearing that right? Because I thought I heard like a loud blaring noise. Might have been a glitch in the sound. I did turn off my PS2 between recordings, so there's a Bile-Tooth Treasury. So I definitely want to go down there. And we got that one down spot over there, so yeah, quite a few places to explore. So. Oh, there's the caravan people.
I can't move it.
You can't move it.
The lock won't open.
Yeah, we need a key to open these gates. And there's nothing in these rooms anyway with that. So. And if you're probably wondering why does the game kind of look like grainy or whatever as it is, that's just the product of this game. I do have an ability to upscale the graphics when I render videos for stuff like this. I'm curious if people would want me to do that. The only problem with upscaling is that usually text doesn't upscale well, and usually it'll look like it's blurry a little bit. So would you rather the game look really good and just have blurry text, or do you want to leave it as its original design? I don't care really either way, but I was something to consider. Okay, here's the thing I was mentioning earlier. Where are there any? There might be further in. Okay, there we go. That's why I didn't destroy those barrels. Because you can't get into that room unless you jump on something. You need like barrels and crates or something like that to jump on those. So yeah, just make sure not to destroy everything. So yeah, you can actually get in this room. If you do destroy everything, well, you kind of miss out. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but you know, we are an adventure. We need all the gold, all the treasure, and all the kingdoms. They are ours. You know what I mean? Alright, what do we get? Shoddy Great Axe. I'm probably getting pretty close to weight. Let me check my weight really quick. Okay, a 151 out of 180, huh? Okay. Might be able to grab everything in this place before. Oh. Oh, yeah, I can actually jump. For a second, I was like, oh, did I screw myself up? I was like, no, you can leave the way you came. You just can't go. You just can't go there the way you came. And since I already got all the treasure, I don't need to worry about that, so I can destroy these barrels for a couple of coins. Not a bad haul, 700. I mean, we will need more money later on. Like, there's one mechanic in the game that requires a ton of cash to utilize it, especially if you want to gain a lot of experience really fast. But we'll see what happens. This is why I almost considered playing the dwarf, just because of the money. His ability to get more money from treasures and stuff like that. But we'll see. I mean, it's not like I can't find ways to get money otherwise, and I'm playing by myself, and the monk only needs glove weapons. I could technically sell all her weapons, and the only thing I need to build up is a glove armor piece to improve her hand-to-hand combat, so. Yeah, I don't know why. I do like this area's like ambiance music. Usually I'm a fan of having like background music, but for some reason something about like just having like no noise except for like echoes and wind or something like that just kind of sets the mood for this place. It's like when I run D&D campaigns, I usually try to set mood music if I can. That's not too crazy. You know, I'll leave, like if I'm in a sewer, I'll run like sewer sounds in the background or something like that just to make it a bit more realistic.
I can't move it.
Yeah, yeah, you hear that like little I think that's just
open.
I think that's a sound issue. Might be from my copy of the game.
Won't open.
I guess like when you haven't played a game in forever, you forget that there are sometimes old games have like minor issues to them, like sound effects and stuff like that might not work, or it's the console I'm playing on. That's quite possible. Now there's the room with the leader. Yeah, we made it all the way around. It's better not to just straight up go inside, and you obviously want to, like all times, you want to kill the lead. Oh, we want to kill his minions first. So, anyway, when we hit I think it's every third level, or it's actually supposed to be fourth level. Every fourth level, you can increase your main stat in the game by 1. So you can now put any of your ability, move your abilities by 1 point. The way that the game works is it's every even stat has a major improvement over it. Well, in original D&D, I think in this game you just have to put a point into it. Okay, there it is. It says right there every 2 points. So it is the same per D&D. I forgot if this game had the same concept or if it was just every point did something. So yeah, it's every 2 points. So unfortunately, every odd level, you're probably not going to get a benefit. So if I get strength, I'll get +1 damage if I can get to 14. Dexterity, that would probably be the best one because that gives me a +1 in my AC. So I hit it up at 20 or 20 and then whatever my armor is and stuff like that. Constitution. So yeah, right now this level is pretty much Dex. Later on, that's probably going to be a tough one. I'll probably end up just ignoring as much as I probably shouldn't, I'll probably end up just ignoring Wisdom and Charisma, to tell you the truth. I'll probably end up just boosting up Dexterity, Strength, and maybe Con in this run. But anyway, I'm just going to do Dex. Alright, we got 3 points. So, I can do more damage with my unarmed attack. I could get those block missile attacks, or dodge, which adds the 1 AC per piece of armor. Technically, if you're playing a monk, you actually don't want to wear a lot of armor, but in this game, they do it a little bit differently, so... let's see. Man, I've still got that weird like line in the middle of the screen. I don't know why. Let's see. Oh yeah, I could do that stunning blow ability, so I have the ability to stun enemies. So I probably should buy that at least once just to get that unlocked. Okay, so we'll do stunning blow to have that. Let's see. Don't need evasion quite yet. We will eventually, but diamond body, not worth it now. Maybe later. I'm thinking dodge. Let's see. Don't really need accuracy, at least right now. I do eventually want to get armor proficiency and combat reflexes, but yeah, let's go with. Let's see. Let's go with dodge, and then I could do piercing strike to make it a little bit easier. I could do toughness. Let's do piercing strike to reduce our armor a little bit. So, all right. Come on. Yeah, take the hit. All right. Let's see. Just double checking something really quick to make sure I didn't have any more armor pieces I wasn't aware of or anything like that. So. Okay, cool. Where's the... Oh, we found a cell key. Nice. Now we can go to all those, oh, did I end up killing the... Oh, no, that's in the other room back that way. Never mind. Okay, I'm going to go unlock the people from their cells. Speedy! Fast! Where are... There's a guy.
My thanks.
They just run off. Shouldn't their line be, ah, it's a drow!
Many thanks.
Because drow are seen as like boogeymen in this world because, you know, actually most times drow will kidnap people from the surface and take them to Menzoberranzas as slaves. So, you know, it's legit that the people would be generally scared. But in this game, they're like, ah, whatever. It's whatever hero you're playing as. The only time... There is dialogue differences between characters, but when it comes to quests, no one really has a major reaction to. Let me go release these other people. Alright. Might make this a...
My gratitude.
Gods be praised.
Shoddy ring. Might make this another long episode just to...
My thanks.
But anyway, for saving everyone, we get 500 gold pieces of 500 experience. You rescue the innocents taken from the ambush caravan, but where's the caravan master? Alright. So we got the treasury we can go to. Now to leave this area, you have to say the caravan master, and that'll take you out of this place. Alright. Luckily my regeneration will heal myself by the time I get back to this point, so... Yeah, I gotta remember there's 2 other areas to go through. Man, so glad for sprint. I almost wish I'd put another point into sprint so I could get a bit more speed out of it. Oh well. Oh, man, you sprint so much, you'll eventually run out. Alright, didn't see any chests. Okay. Yep. There we go. Another group of fools. I got him on the unblock. Yeah, it's annoying that enemies block. Luckily, not all enemies block. It's not, like some big enemies won't do that. For example, certain monster types won't do it. You know, it's usually like humanoid-ish type creatures like goblins or humans will do the blocking thing. But yeah, like if you fight like big wolves, for example, obviously they're not going to block, so you can hit them all willy-nilly. I mean, I know why they haven't blocked it, so you're not killing every single goblin. It's super easy, you know. Oh, we got magic missiles over here. Magic missiles are technically supposed to hit you automatically no matter what, but for game mechanics, as long as you're outside of the range of the magic missile, you can dodge it. Actually, technically, I think magic missile does have range restrictions in D&D. It's usually by very... usually you have to be pretty far away, though, for it to not work. I think it's like 300 yards or something like that for magic missile to not hit you or something. So, but most times that usually never comes up. You know. It looks like his minions were pretty easy. Oh, looks like we had some poison traps around here. Unfortunately, or maybe it's the spell, poison gas or stinking cloud or whatever. Yeah, just gotta get close. I'm just seeing if there's anything else around here. Whoa, no! You know, our villain here. Just punch his face. Punch him in the face. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, he buffed him. I think he cast Bless on himself, if I recall. Oh yeah, let me get rid of this guy first. Oh yeah, he hit me with like slow, because you can see how slow I'm going. So, yep. Not that magic missile does a ton of damage, but it's still, you know, still something I shouldn't be hit with. So, whoa. I don't have evasion yet, so I can't get the evasion, you know, reduced damage. Oh, I stunned him. Haha. Oh, yeah, he hit me with magic because I was like right in front of his face. Yeah, he was casting Stinking Cloud on me. That basically poisoned you. So. I forgot how much HP he has. I'm not like I don't know every single. Oh, we got him. Ha. Well, the leader's dead. Dane Dawn, the witch is dead. There, let's pick up coin there. Oh, was he? He's glitching a little bit, but not too bad. I did take quite a bit of damage, but hey, you can't rescue, can't get a quest without breaking a few eggs. So, you know. Now let me go back this way and go to that one area I skipped earlier. Although now I don't have the HP for it, but yeah, this area is a little longer than I expected, but nothing I can't handle. Wasn't there? I thought there were some goblins around here. Yeah. Aha. Alright, down you go. Oh, I'm out of I can't hold healing potions anymore. Probably because I'm let me take a look at my item stuff. Yep, I'm out of weight distribution. I thought about doing scale gloves. Oh, I can't, but scale gloves sell for quite a bit. Let me take a look at what I can drop. Yeah, I can sell the cloth boots and bracers. I can't sell those for anything, so. So yeah, I knew this was going to happen eventually, that I was eventually going to run out of weight for this. Okay. Although if I put a point into strength instantly enough, that would have raised my weapon carrying, even though it wasn't a even level. And unfortunately, I can't go back to town to sell it, so I just have to kind of make a conscious decision on what I want to keep. Like if I want to use like all my potions, for example, to reduce my weight allowance, for example. Yeah, this area is just a bat cave, so we can get some free experience from you guys. Oh yeah, I didn't show what my AC was now that I've got more dex. So right now we're at 38, and that's a combination of having dodge built, because that gives me 1, 2, 3, 4 AC, and I got the 1 from dodge from dexterity there. So, and then the armor for just having the pieces equipped in the first place. So not too bad for a start. I'll still get hit. I mean, that's just how it is, unfortunately. I, as a DM, know perfectly well how often the enemies can hit, despite the main players having really good AC. I swear my dice like killing my players, because I swear I roll like 16s to 20s like very frequently, which is weird. I mean, law of averages mean I would roll those possibly because I have to roll so many dice behind the screen while I'm running the game. So there's a chance that I would roll high die at some point. It just seems to happen quite frequently when we're in combat. I mean, I could fudge the rolls, I guess, to not kill my players, but that's no fun. I'm of the school of DMing where let the dice, you know, decide the confrontation, even if it means the death of a player, because it's just, you know, it's more fun with a random chance instead of just, you know, protecting the players because they don't want their characters to die. I mean, it's a game, you know, there's randomness to it and everything like that. But that's up to you as a DM, how you want to run your game. If you want to run a game where you call all the players, you can. I just find that kind of boring. But I am a man who's been running D&D campaigns for like 30 plus years at this point, so I think I know a thing or two. Not that I'm an expert, mind you, and they're probably much better DMs than I am out there. But I think playing the game for so long, I think or just tabletop games in general. It doesn't have to be D&D. I've just been a tabletop, or I've been a runner of tabletop games forever. So like I said, I'm more aware of it. But like I said, I could always improve, or there might be something I might have forgotten. Because when you get older, sometimes you forget certain things, or you get so wrapped up in a specific style that you think maybe I should try something different every once in a while. And we're almost done with this place. Yeah, we got a giant bat to fight for the final bit. I mean, not really a boss per se. He's just a little bit more beefier than your other bats, if you know what I mean. So, and he ran off after I stunned him. He's like, "Oh God, run!" I forgot who the monster god's name in this game is called.
I can't carry another thing.
Let's see. Scale gloves weigh 2. Oh, and they sell for a lot more. Yeah, it's better just to sell the or drop stuff like the shield, for example, because that doesn't sell as much as the scale gloves. So yeah, you just gotta kind of pay attention to. All right, that's done. Now let's go into the treasury. I think that's the next one I want to go to. Yeah, I'll play till we finish this thing. I was thinking about keeping it 30-minute episodes, but sometimes I don't want to stop in the middle of an area. Let me put this on full really quick. That's probably one of the few things I don't like about this game. The previous game, all I had to do was press a button to change the map. In this game, I have to actively, like, go to the options menu to change it to full, and then I have to wait through the save period to do that. So, yeah, not my favorite thing, I'll admit. So, okay, so we have to go that way. So, all right, let me set. The only reason I'm not doing full all the time, despite me, if I was playing this myself, I probably would leave it on full. But as a person watching this, it's probably a bit distracting. So, but let's keep sprinting to win. Run, run, keep going. I guess I could have skipped to when I got there, but it doesn't take me that long, you know. All right, there we are. Should I go and save? Yeah, we'll go and save. Why not? Oops. Nope, that memory card's full. I need to remind myself to either get a new memory card or clean it up. I'm really bad about cleaning out old files, even though I'm never gonna play it. Oh, anyway, go to Baldur later.
It thinks it can kill us, but we will feed its meat to our spiders.
There's the boss of this place, Baldur. Oh, I ran into his poison arrow. Yeah, he's kind of dangerous because he rides across a giant spider with a giant legion of spiders. And spiders can possibly poison you while attacking. And the goblins have like poison arrows, so fun, fun, fun in the sun. Yeah, definitely want to move around, keep yourself moving. Luckily, Baldur, unless you get like really up in his face, won't like walk up to you. Oh, getting quite a few stuns on these guys. Nice. Yeah, have you ever wanted to punch a giant spider in the face? I have. That'd be awesome. No, wait. Come on. Stay put. I actually thought I would make it to the end of the prologue, but yeah, we're not going to. It took me a bit longer to get to this part than I realized. It's one of those things that's hard for me to gauge. Sometimes certain encounters in areas. If I wasn't playing hard mode, I probably would have. Oh, we got a bless going on. I want to kill this wizard first because he's blessing Baldur, which makes it easier to hit me and does slightly a bit more damage. He's the one casting the stinking cloud and stuff like that. So, luckily, Baldur isn't super hard to avoid because, well, as a monk anyway, I can just run away from him. But he doesn't have any ranged attacks, so aha, you've been stunned. Yeah, now no more buffing from you. All right, let's. I kind of want to wait for his buff to wear off before I start attacking him, so he's not doing as much damage to me. I just wanted to let the battle music play for a little hot minute. So. It's gonna take a while for that buff to wear off. So yeah, I just had to block when he can possibly break through your defense because of his attack power, but I think it's pretty good because of my AC. Yeah, Baldur is not super difficult. Yeah, see, I already beat him. You found a key. The key must open the locks in Baldur's treasury. Goodbye, Baldur.
I can't hold anything else.
Short bow or battle axe? I'm trying to think if the battle axe would be worth dropping something for. Do I already have a battle axe I can kind of compare? I'm trying to think what the most. That's probably not worth the cost, the 20 on that. So probably better to. Let me see what that gets me if that's the same thing. Because 24 or 44 for a. Yeah, the cost of that is not worth selling the great axe, so we'll just drop that. Despite giving as much as it is, so. Alright, time to find the caravan leader and get out of here, so. Yeah, that's the reason why my outro in the last episode was like the end of the chapter, the prologue and the chapters. I thought I'd get to it by this point, but no, we're not going to. I mean, I guess I could keep playing, but I don't want these to be ridiculously long. Yeah. I mean, this is gonna be a long playthrough, but I'll try to make it as efficient as I can, anyway. Or try to go through areas a lot more quicker, you know, stuff like that. So keep going. All right, more. Yeah, you think after defeating the creatures, you think the game would just like let me get the treasure and get out of here, but nope. If I was a DM, I'd probably, like, after the boss, I'd let the enemy, the heroes browbeat the rest of it if there were any other encounters in there, just because.
I can't carry another thing.
Spear's probably going to be, let's see, yeah, that's 8 weight for 100, and that's roughly probably what's going to be, so I could probably drop something like, let's see, it's 8, right? What do I have that's, like, super heavy? Oh, yeah, I got another great axe, I can drop that, so that's not worth the money you get from it, so. Ooh, we got some. Did we get any magical amulets or just more I can sell? Yeah. The best types of treasure to keep are amulets and stuff like that because they weigh very little bit. You get a decent amount of money from them. So we got some boots. Is that better than what I've got? Yeah, studded leather. So 3. Yeah, that's definitely better. So let's equip that. Nice new boots. To step on me, mama. I mean, you know, to wear. These boots are gonna walk all over you, you know. Yeah, we can sell that later. All right, where's this caravan leader? Hello. Oh wait, there's a spider breeding pits, huh? I at least want to finish this area. There is one more area past. Oh, this is the caravan master. So let me go into the breeding pits really quick. Fight whatever's in there. And then we'll talk to her. Because if you talk to her, it ends the area and you leave. So you want to at least get all the treasure and experience you can before you skedaddle out of here. So. Oh, nice. Yeah, the game's been pretty nice to me about stuns. I'm getting more often than I expected. I don't, I mean, as a monk, you will get stuns a bit more than any of the other classes, just because, but, yeah, this is one of the few places I wish I had, like, I have to heal. I wish I had magic. I could equip the, crossbow that I have and, get a few free shots in on guys before they get up to me. I just wouldn't be stunning them. One down. Yeah, see, if you let those spires just like gang up on you, man, they'll. Ooh, we got a runestone, a new item for these Baldur's Gate 2. Yeah, I'll just use some potions just to reduce my weight a little bit. Oh yeah, now I'm only fighting one dude. I can afford to block while punching. You know. I'm trying to see if I can kind of spread out the spiders a bit so I'm not fighting all of them at once. Oh, nice. Block. Ah, I didn't even take advantage of that stun. That's a good block spot. Whoa. Yeah, I said I could equip the still have any good. I mean, I have that crossbow. It's a little bit better. Yeah, see, it's not as fast as using my fists of fury. Oh, yeah. This place has a lot of people. I mean, I could leave, but I want the experience. I need a good spot that I can just kind of press the attack button for a hot minute. Oh, you even ran away, so. Or you, oops. Got you. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, and if you ever see like a really big number jump when I'm attacking things, it means I crit. It's kind of usually easy to kind of guess the pattern for like some of these spiders when it comes to like attacking them. So. Oh, nice. If you stun it, might as well just spam the attack button at that point. Oh, nice. All right, we're almost done. Yeah, sorry, this part's dragging out a little bit. I probably could have sped up this part to just indicate, hey, I'm fighting the spiders back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You know. Got that guy. Uh-oh. Not good. Yeah, they could have easily like gang up on me and attacked me from 3 different directions, which is not good in this game. You do not want to have that happen. You gotta be careful about attacking stuff near an exit, because if they drop something, I might accidentally leave and not grab the item, if that makes sense. Yeah, I think in the future, if this ever happens again, where I fight like a bunch of stuff, just like back to back, and it's just me running around, what I'll do is I'll probably speed up the footage and maybe do a post commentary or something like that, just to show, hey, I'm fighting a bunch of spiders back to back or something like that. Stuff that I can't just immediately kill, you know what I mean? Or instant kill, unlike the goblins. Because there's only so much I can add to this, like, at least at this point, other than don't get hit by the spiders, block when you need to, that type of thing. I think we're almost done, actually. I think I might just forego blocking and try to beat them as fast as I can, because my regeneration might cover them. Alright. I think I grabbed all the treasure while I was running through, too, so. Alright, I think, let's see. Unfortunately, with some treasure, like certain rings and stuff like that, you kind of have to be generally close by to notice where they're at, like the little glow or something like that. But I think I grabbed everything. The big thing was the rune stone. That'll be important for the purposes of weapon and item creation, but we have to get to Baldur's Gate before we can even consider that. So, all right, let's talk to the caravan master and close out, not the prologue, we still have one more area, but to close out the red, what was it again, the red fang or whatever? The red fang area. So yeah, let's talk.
I can't hold anything
else.
else.
Right. All right. Hello, Missy.
Set free, Joaquin be praised. I am Randala Brasshorn, owner of the ambushed caravan. You have all my gratitude, adventurer.
I forgot Joaquin, what god he represented. It's been forever since I've studied the Forgotten Realms stuff. I usually use my own campaigns these days, so I tend to forget other campaign settings. Accept the reward. We get 1,000 experience points for saving the caravan. Your gratitude alone is a little use to me, caravan master.
Of course not. I was merely being polite.
And obviously she says this similar, but if you're playing different characters, you'll have different responses to this, but the same dialogue from their ends is the same.
I'll see you well rewarded upon my return to Baldur's Gate. I am a merchant of no small wealth, among other things. Are you traveling south? Hire on as my bodyguard until we reach the city's walls. I do pay well.
And if you don't want, if you still want to get treasure, say, I'm not done here, but I'll return shortly. Farewell. That sounds worth my while. Yes, I'll guard you. Let's go. But let's say this just to get her dialogue. Oh, I thought she had dialogue if you tell her I'm gonna get stuff. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna leave.
I'll see you well rewarded
Okay.
upon my return to
Let's
Baldur's
go.
Gate. A deal then. Wonderful. I will meet you down the tradeway in Wayfork. We'll travel south to Baldur's Gate from there. Farewell, adventurer.
And if I do end up upscaling it, like the character models here will look a little bit smoother and a lot better. So like I said, that's a consideration for me upscaling if you want me to. So keep that in mind. Farewell. But it looks like we're heading to the village here. It's going to be a peaceful place. No problems at all. Are there going to be problems in the Wayfolk village? Can we bodyguard this lady? Will we finally get to Baldur's Gate and get the real adventure starting? Find out next time in Chapter 1 of Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.